Welcome everyone, how's it going? Welcome to Power Hour Friday, Tesla Power Hour stream. Let me just pull up my Weeble here. 10:37 sitting on Tesla. How's it going, folks, in the chat? Create Your Worth, Nome, Another Sound, Alex, Mike, Judy, Renee, Emmanuel, how's it going? Our fellow Tesla mod from Discord and friend of the show. Let me know if my audio is coming in okay. Namahe says, grab your sit, try, Juju gang. Here we go. I got my oranges. I'm going to peel the first one. Let's rally, shall we, into Power Hour. Let's do it. The mic sounds off, someone says. You know what? I was thinking the same thing before I went on, but hopefully it's a bit high. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm going to try to fix it later, but I'll talk. Okay. Too hot. I'll talk a little bit lower here. I'll just bring myself down. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Too hot. Here. I'll just bring myself. Is that better? Okay. Audio's a bit too high. Hopefully it's better now. Okay. Sounds better. Okay, great. Sorry, folks. Yeah, I was messing with my messing with my settings a little bit because obviously when I was doing live streams this week on Zoom, like for example with Dan Ives, I did that on Zoom, so it was a little bit wonky. Just have to switch back and forth off of. Okay, a little bit better. Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me with. Hopefully, audio is not too bad. I'll keep the energy level up, but the volume level down. Okay, peeling the first. Don't get too excited, says Renee. Yeah, exactly. 10:37, sitting on Tesla. If Tesla rallies to high of day, I might have to start screaming, so just fair warning there. Julio says, what a week, yikes, hopefully calm before earnings storm. That's what I'm thinking. You'll see the title of this stream, and I'll pull up my Chrome here. You'll see this, the title of the stream was that Giga Berlin is all but rumored to be open. And the way that I say that is because I tweeted this, or no, hold on, not this. By the way, you guys would have noticed, finally switched up my thumbnail. I'm not happy with it, I'm not pleased with it, but after a year, okay, of having to have the same photo, not having to, but I'm just lazy, right? Thank God I switched it. But look at this. Drive Tesla Canada is tweeting out, all signs point towards Tesla starting Giga Berlin deliveries in March. Now this might be, Elon is actually traveling there this weekend. Elon is traveling there this weekend, so potentially there might be an announcement. And this is what I'm thinking. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. By the way, let me know in the chat where you guys are tuning in from. City, state, country, whatever you guys feel comfortable sharing. And let's read out some of those. But here's what I'm thinking is maybe it's time for maybe some short-term weekly calls, maybe for me at least, obviously not financial advice. I'm just thinking if we get an announcement over the weekend, it could be an opportunity. But let me know what you guys think. The gain is down. Thanks to Scott trying to help me out. But yeah, the gain is down. I'm going to have to twiddle my thumbs later. Katy, Texas, Sweden, California, Sweden again. Oh, Atlanta, Georgia, Port Moody, BC. Hey, local, Tyler. Belgium, Mississauga, Ontario. Julio, I didn't know you were Canadian. There we go. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hey, Ed, might be home of the next Giga factory there. I don't know, probably not now, but 10:39 sitting on Tesla, folks. We are rallying on the news of these cities. Ryan says, awesome, Elon replying to your Twitter. Yeah, Elon did reply to my Twitter. I can go through that after. That was cool. That was actually the second time. And Avi, the first thing I told Avi right when it happened, she's like, shit, I got to buy you a new mug. Because she knew she bought me that mug, right? So she was, I think she has the order in already. Use your Twitter thumbnail for your YouTube thumbnail. Thank you, Kilroth, for the compliment almost there. I'll take it as that. Black and white doesn't go well. Ohio, Vancouver, BC. Ryan, you're local. Raleigh, on my way to Orlando. Very nice. Raleigh is a city I want to visit for sure. Mark from Toronto. There we go. Hanover, Germany, Quebec. If you guys are watching on replay, let me know as well. Folks, we're rallying. Keep the cities coming in. 10:41 sitting on Tesla. Italy. There we go. Seattle. Emmanuel says, by the way, if you're coming to Giga Texas party, you're welcome to crush at my place. I presume you mean crash, but maybe we'll crush too. Emmanuel, I appreciate the invite. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know if I'll, because there's no set date for that. And as a Canadian traveling in, I have to have it planned out more than if I lived in the States, because I have to get tested like 3 days before or something, or within 3 days before. There's a bunch of protocols you have to go through, and then coming back is a pain too. So like, if it was announced like, oh, it's next weekend, that might be tough. But I definitely want to go. I definitely want to go. I think some people, hey, Juju Gang, let me know if you guys were talking on the Discord as well. I think there's a bunch of people in our Discord Juju Gang community that are going as well. Let me know in the chat if you guys are. I'm actually going on. Tom's a super nice guy. Tom meant no harm coming on like that. For sure. That's just Tom, right? Like we talked about it afterwards and we were kind of having a chuckle about it. I'm actually going on his podcast next month, I think, in February. So keep an eye on that. Go check out his podcast with Justin O if you haven't already. Yeah, it is what it is. It was a funny, it was one for the memory books, I guess, is in terms of what was happening. Hey, don't leave your guess right now for closing price guesses. We're gonna have that coming up at 12:45, so in about 30 minutes time. Love it, Victoria, Netherlands. Someone's from the Amazon rainforest, folks. The first Juju's going in. All right, let's run it. All right, 1040 sitting on Tesla. Let's get the positive vibes going. Loveland, Colorado. Beautiful state. Appreciate you folks liking the stream as well. I saw, who is it? Alex says like. I appreciate it. We're at 47 likes. Let's try to get to 500 by the end of the stream. Quiddle says, I really like the Nash Yashu clash of edginess. Yeah, that was, it's funny. It's, well, I said this on the stream. I was like, we're like, someone commented saying that we're polar opposites in terms of our personality at times, but that's almost it. Hopefully you guys, if you guys liked it, if you guys don't like swearing, definitely don't watch that. I know there's a handful of folks in here that don't like that sort of stuff. Definitely don't watch it then, but hopefully it was entertaining, right? Tom is a good guy though, so don't worry. Okay. 10:38:21 sitting on Tesla. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's pull up the options chain here on TradyTix. Let's see how the options market is shaping up for Tesla. Okay, short term, not looking too hot. Our algo baseline is still under the current stock price. Signaling towards more of a 1020. But if I change this to a longer duration options flow, and folks, if you're new here, I have no idea what this is. This is TradyTix, link in the description. They do a bunch of things, but one of the top things I look for is their options algo score. And so it takes all the incoming options flow, puts, calls, sweeps, whatever it might be, and puts it into what it might predict the stock price might be doing over the long haul. So right now we're currently sitting lower than our options algo flow score is telling us, meaning hopefully the stock price goes up to match this. Hopefully the algo flow score doesn't come down to match this, which also can happen. Evidenced by, for example, this one right here, this point on January 11th. So right now, if we go by the options algo flow, it's around, what's the options pricing here? About 1100-ish is kind of the signal. And as we continue here into power hour, I'm looking at, what am I looking at for options? Let me just take a look here. So yesterday I bought some debit spreads. What was it? What strikes? For mid-Feb, I bought 1080/1100 bull call spread. And by the way, yeah, volume today is 20 million. Not bad, right? Not bad. Where are you seeing Max Payne? Max Payne exists in TradyTix. I'll show you where to find it, I think. Let me just pull it up. I think if you go to ticker dashboards and then you hit stocks, and then I think if you go down, you'll find Max Payne. Hold on. They got short interest down here too. It's pretty good. They keep adding new features. Actually, no, you know what? Max Payne's got to be in the options section. I don't look at Max Payne too much though. I think you guys know that. I don't really particularly love it. Here it is. Here's Max Payne. It's saying Max Payne for today is 1100. Or at least that strike price is closest to the Max Payne. So I don't really pay too much attention to it. Hey, implied volatility is up today though. Hey, implied volatility is back up to an 82 IV rank, so something to consider there. That almost implied volatility going up. Does that mean I shouldn't be buying shorter term positions? I don't know. Let me try to fix the. Hopefully, let's see here. Input, edit filters. All right. Is that a little bit better? Hopefully it is. I brought all of my gain down from the mic. Okay. Sean says it's better. Okay, great. Appreciate it. I brought it down 5 decibels. So hopefully, and I'll bring my voice down as well if I have to. Okay, so, okay, a little bit better. Okay, cool. Perfect. So 1040 currently sitting on Tesla. What are you folks doing, by the way? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys planning on doing? Are you planning to just wait this out, see what next week brings, buy into next week? Earnings obviously is coming up on January 26th. I tweeted this out. But we're going to be doing our usual marathon earnings live stream. I'm super excited for that. I'm going to probably keep my voice that week protected a little bit. I'm probably not going to be streaming on the Monday and Tuesday and save it all for the Wednesday. It'll be from power hour at 12 p.m. Pacific into close at 1 p.m. And then from 1 p.m. we get our earnings report from Tesla, usually a couple minutes after. And then we'll be having the earnings call probably at 2:30. I think I have to double check the time. But in between there, to fill the time, I'm going to be bringing on some guests, some live guests, hopefully. Maybe pre-record 1 or 2 clips for 10 minutes with someone. But I'm hoping to bring on some people live. I think I have Dave coming on, Dave Lee coming on at some point. Don't know what time, before market or during market hours or after. I know he's probably going to want to stream as well. And some other folks that I'll try to keep it more tight-lipped on until I get better confirmation on it. Vern, how's it going? So let's read what you guys are doing. So you guys are buying Matt says he's buying turbo warrants, waiting it out for now, hodling, swap some leaps. I feel that because you know what, growth has gotten slapped so hard. I made a high growth watch list today just for some stocks really at all-time lows. Check this out. Square is at $132. Lemonade's at $35. Peloton's at $31. Right? Didn't the IPO close to this? Roku's at 166. And Teladoc, surprisingly the only green one, probably because Kathy Wood and ARK Invest are buying hand over fist today again. But it's crazy how far high growth has come off the highs. Like dramatically so, right? Dramatically so. And Peloton, let's not get into Peloton too much, but like look at Roku, for example. This is the daily on Roku. So, I was considering, dabbling a little bit in those. But with Tesla currently sitting here, the way that I'm thinking, let me know if you guys think I'm wrong on this or whatever. But I'm thinking, do we get an announcement, an official one this weekend? There was some rumors on Twitter, and I'll try to see if it's true or not, that Elon is actually in Berlin this weekend. I'm not sure if that's right. Hold on, let me just try to pull up Sawyer's Twitter here. Hold on. New RBC Capital analyst Joseph Spack has raised his price target on Tesla to 1,045. So pretty much what the stock's trading at now. Gary Black. Okay, sources tell me Tesla is pushing hard to begin production in Austin by the 26th, so by earnings call. Assuming this happens and assuming Tesla beats on fourth quarter earnings, my estimate, Gary says, $2.55 EPS versus Wall Street at 224 is a 14+% beat. I expect 2022 volumes. I expect fiscal year 2022 volumes 1.3 million. I'm not sure why you said. Oh, that's what the street estimate is. And EPS at 9.20 to increase. There we go, to 10 or 15% after fourth quarter earnings. Okay, and then I think Sawyer tweeted this out earlier in the morning. Right here, Elon is visiting Giga Berlin this Sunday. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? What is he doing there? Is there an announcement, you think? Is it just kind of a nothing burger, just going there to kind of sort out some stuff and then come back? Brian says Piton will be removed from NASDAQ. Ooh, that's a good point, actually. And he says, Yash, can you interview Leo? Actually, I should probably circle back with him on that. I was messaging him, you guys know, earlier about coming on the channel, but then I think I just kind of dropped the ball, to be honest, on it. Juju Gang, sit another slice. Okay. Tesla's holding up, Straight says, from well compared to the small mid cap. Absolutely. Tesla's holding up way better compared to those growth stocks. Absolutely. Paul says it's the sequel to the Shanghai opening dance. That'd be great if we can get that. Folks, we're rallying here, right? 1,042, albeit we're only up 1% on the day. You know, we take our small wins, I guess, for now. But I can't help to think, to close out Friday Power Hour, I really think institutions are going to buy the Friday close ahead of what might be an announcement this weekend. I don't know if the announcement even moves the stock, to be determined. Maybe it's, you know, because, you know, for example, there was an article out today that Berlin is going to start delivering in March. And so if the announcement is, hey, we're officially open, but deliveries don't start into March, something to consider there. You know what? I just got an alert as well. I've been testing out. Do any of you guys use TradingView? Let me know if you guys use TradingView. Whoa, pardon that noise. I'm using TradingView. I'm really digging TradingView at the moment. And I'm trying out this indicator on TradingView called Super Trend. Check it out. But essentially it gives you buy sell signals based on EMA clouds. Or I have EMA clouds up by Ripster on here. Check them out on Twitter. Great follow. And then I have the Super Trend up just for trends, for general market trends. And it's going to alert the 10-minute trend has turned positive. So let's see if we can't rally into Power Hour here. Pull up Weeble again. T-Mac, how's it going? Emmanuel says, I use it. TradingView is quite nice. Quite nice. I like it. Daryl says, stock doesn't necessarily have to reflect that. I'm guessing you mean deliveries in March. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not necessarily true. You're right. It's not necessarily true that if an announcement comes, then that means for sure that the stock goes up as well. Anything can happen. I'm just looking at the odds, and hold on, let me just try to, 1 second here. Okay, I put in my order. Let's see. I'm going to buy some, I was going to buy weeklies for next week, but they're not looking too cheap. Yeah, Mimi says the market never reacts the way that you think or hope. Absolutely. And I think this closing, oh, wow, folks, we are rallying. Wow. 1,046, folks, let's do it. Let's do it. Folks, whenever we bring our good juju together on stream and we crush some Citri, Tesla. Great job. And yesterday during the interview, I kept looking at the Tesla stock ticker because it was under, and it was just crushing me. I was like watching, I'm like, what is happening? Eat the orange. Okay, Paco, you got it. 1,047 folks sitting on Tesla. Wow. This is crazy. Okay. So that super trend, pretty good signal on the buy there so far. Chan, thank you. Chan says, and I'm sure someone else probably mentioned it, I missed it. Only 4 days of trading next week. Monday is Martin Luther King Day. Thank you. Yes, that's right. Good observation and very key point. That, as a Canadian, I appreciate you letting me know. I almost forgot that. Someone mentioned it on Discord, though. So if I look at the 28th options on Tesla, they're pretty expensive. The 28th options, let's say if I go to 1,200 strike out the money, those are $12. I mean, I suppose 12 is not terrible. What do you guys think? Ramsey says 11:20 by Wednesday and 13:50 by earning call. Interesting. Okay, I put an order for 12. I put an order for one at 12.70. Let's see. but Tesla's rallying too far. It's going to have to come down for me to get filled. I don't want to chase this. What a signal that was, hey? Brian says maybe a lot of people got that trading view alert too. Yeah, that pretty good signal there so far. I mean, come on. Pretty good. This is gonna scale back down to the 9 EMA. So chasing here is tough for sure. But we got 40 minutes. Hopefully got 40 minutes of action. Adam says eat more jujus so the stock can rally. You got it. You guys got your citrus? All right, we're officially down 1 orange. Okay, I think Tesla has legs here. Tesla definitely looks like it's got legs here. The way that these dips are being bought up. Famous last words. Yeah, no kidding. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. So I bought one January 28th, 1270 or 1200 strike for 1270. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes to close the day. So you guys know I always buy the top whenever I trade. So take that with however you want. Alex, so are we going to get investment grade credit upgrade after the reports? So there may not be a sell the news type event. I think it'll take a little bit of time. I don't know if it's immediate. Let's say, I would say last time, I think it was 2.5 or 3 weeks after earnings call, I believe. Not positive. Someone might know this better. I'm going to have to go double check. So I wouldn't bank on it right away. But it's hard to see Tesla not be investment grade credit after this earnings call, barring any sort of major balance sheet changes. You know what I never thought about? John, thank you for the super chat. Wife says she needs some childcare for me on Monday since the market is closed. I appreciate that. Hold on, let me just make sure I've got my super chat alerts on. I might have turned them off. Okay, there we go. I might have turned them off for the interview. All right, 1049, folks, sitting on Tesla. Mark says, how are we going to sell off when we're about to post record earnings? Mark, well, I mean, if only the market is, here's the thing. The market never really reacts the way we want it to, right? Depends on how much of this gets priced in. Depends what they read into guidance. Depends how, I hate to say it, how macro is doing. If you look at TNX, yields were up massively today. So a lot plays into this. It's all about odds. But it's hard not to see a killer earnings report coming out of Tesla, fundamentally speaking, for sure. As you guys are asking about TradingView, how do you guys see that? So on TradingView, and again, do your own research and try to figure if this works out for you. But if you go on TradingView and you add an indicator, I should get a TradingView referral link for you folks. Whatever, I don't care. Sign up for it if you want. But all I did was I added an indicator in here, and it's called Super Trend. And I added that in. I also like Ripster's EMA clowns. Quite nice. And the Super Trend itself, I'm not sure how it's programming. I'm guessing it's a break on one of the EMA clouds up here that it signals to. And then I personally I'm liking the 10 minute. The 5 minutes too short. The 1 minute is obviously too short. The 1 hour is decent. And the 1 hour, by the way, is still at a sell, by the way. It hasn't turned into a buy yet. So keep that in the back of your head. But the 10 minute has turned into a buy. So we'll see. I said I've eaten 2 clementines now. Let me know what you guys are eating. What are you guys eating? Lemons? Tangerines? Someone's eating clementines. 1,048 folks sitting on Tesla. Okay, Peter says he's having Coke. Okay. Drinking chai. There we go. Mango. Mini tomatoes. Nice. We call those cherry tomatoes from where I'm from. Cereal. Synonymous. How's it going? Burgers. Oh, orange juice. Chi-Town. You got it. You got it going on. Okay. Another slice going down. A cran apple. Is that a thing? I know a grapple is a thing. Have you guys ever had a grapple? Like a grape apple? Alex, how's it going? Julio says, I worry with the current macro environment, Tesla won't be able to run up as well as it could, even with killer earnings. Definitely something to keep in the back of your head. But if it's any consideration, Tesla is trading not as bad as a lot of growth stocks that I went through. You know, for example, Tesla would trade a lot like Roku for a long time. And for context, I mean, Roku is down. Let me just do a quick analysis here. From let's do the highs in October, right? From the highs in October, Roku is down 51% from the highs in October. That's almost unbelievable. 51%. And Tesla, I mean, you guys let me know in the chat, like if you guys follow Roku better than I do, but Tesla would trade a lot like Roku on a lot of days last year, because a lot of Tesla's earning power last year was being priced in for years out. And so now the market's kind of switching into, okay, Tesla's going to have decent earnings. Folks, we just broke 1050. Here we go. Thank you, Great American. Oh, folks, let's do it. All right. And so Tesla, for context, Tesla is down from the October highs. What is this? From the October highs, Tesla is down 16%. So if that is any what's the word? It's a consolation prize, maybe? I don't know. I mean, being down 16% is not fun, but there it is. Folks, we are rallying. Let's go. Consolation. Thank you, folks. Thank you. You guys are the best. Appreciate it. Why is Kathy buying Roku, though? I think she loves Roku. Oh, that's a sour orange, but let's... Oh, I gotta eat it. Marco, how's it going? Marco says he bought January for $12.69. Nice. All right, let's have fun. 1,049. My kind of bar for the day was sitting green. If you look at macro, and what a low bar we've come to, right, at this point. But if you look at macro, wasn't looking too hot for the most of the day. Qs are green, 50 basis points up. S&P 500 is still negative on the day, only 16. So if you want to call it flat, actually looks like we're getting a little bit of a macro pull down here. So keep that in mind. But for a large portion of the day, VIX was over 21 bucks. Qs were red. S&P was red, like I said. Tesla hit a low of 1,013 today, and for a second it felt like, are we going to be retesting this $1,000 level again? So I guess we'll see. I don't get Roku. Brian says, I last heard they bought Quibi content catalog at 10 cents on the dollar. Really? Quibi, man, what a epic almost disaster that was, right? Like, they raised so much money, didn't they? Fortunately, they didn't do very well, did they? So 1,047 sitting on Tesla. You guys are asking for the trading view stuff, eh? Okay, I'll pull it up to show y'all. Again, the trading view is it's not positive on the hourly, mind you, okay? So on the hourly level, we haven't turned positive in terms of their indicator yet on the super trend indicator. So again, none of these technical indicators are end all be alls for anything. I always say this, right? Technicals are only 40% of the story. That 60% of news and fundamentals and whatever Elon tweets probably trumps all of this stuff times 10. So, but it still gives us some sort of price action to see, in absence of news, what might happen. So as we kind of currently sit here on the 10-minute, though, it has hit a buy. So let's see how we close into the last 30 minutes. I'm hoping for a green close or a strong close into highs. That's what I'm hoping for. We shall see. Kind of feels like beggars can't be choosers this week in terms of how wacky this market has been. Let me pull up my chat on the side. You don't use dark modes. My eyes are burning. My super trend doesn't look like yours. Only has one line. That's because this is super. So this here, I'll take out my Ripster EMA clouds. this is that by itself, right? The clouds I have, those are the Ripster EMA clouds. Check him out on Twitter. Ripster's awesome. He's come up with these EMA cloud systems that he likes to use. I just like to know where there might be support and resistance and what levels to break through. So putting them together is what you see here. So on the top left of my screen, you can hopefully read that Ripster EMA clouds. And then I have Super Trend 10 HL23. There's also a Super Trend strategy one that you can put through. And what I like about TradingView, I'm not sure if I put this together properly, but there's a strategy tester in here. And if you put in Super Trend strategy, you can actually back test it. Obviously, history is not indicative of the future all the time, but TradingView, I'm starting to get into TradingView. I really like how the overall UX and UI of it is, to be quite honest. 1049, folks, let's break through 1050 again. Let's do it. Definitive, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all the folks tuning in and hitting like. We're at sitting, hold on, how many likes are we sitting at? Let me just refresh this. 1049, 17 sitting on Tesla. $219 likes. Appreciate it, folks. Thank you. All right. 1,048.77 currently sitting on Tesla. There we go. All right, let me just pull up this stream chat. QK says Austin is open somewhat. Workers at site, lots of cars. Yeah, I saw the photos. So Dan Ive said Austin in the next 7 to 10 days. Excuse me. He said that last weekend. Does anyone have an update for me in the chat or for us in the chat where Austin is? I have been kind of busy looking at Berlin news today. Is Austin just assumed to be online next week? Is that what the going indications are? Crispy says, how do you feel about Tesla accepting Doge on the shop? No real thoughts around it. You guys know I don't really love Doge. I mean, it's to each their own, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know what the strategy there is. I immediately thought when Tesla was accepting Doge, I was thinking, is there a chance Tesla sold some of their Bitcoin or scaled out of some of their Bitcoin? Because imagine if Tesla had sold some of their Bitcoin, I think their cost basis was 20 to 25, maybe 30,000. So Bitcoin sitting at 43,000. If they sold, you can only imagine how much profit that would be unexpected to hit the EPS. So yeah. What are you guys saying? Let's see here. Yes, Elon is heading to Germany. Richard said, did you like our group call? Yeah, we had an awesome Juju Gang Discord group call this week, Wednesday, a couple of days ago. It feels like last week already. A super awesome time we had in there. You guys I see a lot of Juju Gang members in here. You guys can tell me how it was. We had an awesome time. We talked about Tesla for about 2 hours. Could have probably went longer if we had made it not so late for some people. 1,049 sitting on Tesla. Laurie says, Yash, do you think Elon will talk about Roadster? I personally don't think so. I think Roadster, Elon has said, like, Roadster is kind of like the dessert that they can have once they start scaling their other products first. So I don't think Roadster is at top of mind, unfortunately. It's my opinion. I've suggested next week. Yep. Don't worry. Yeah, we're going to be playing our closing price guess soon. I don't assume Austin opens. Dan, I've said so, though there's no reason for hope. We may just, I mean, do they just wait until earnings to announce both? I don't know. Don't know. Maybe. I guess that could make sense, but. Here we go. Thank you, Vern. Appreciate it. Doge went up quite a bit, hey, on that news. Like Doge is currently sitting at 18, almost 19 cents. This is Doge. Yesterday it went from 13, or in this week it went from 13 cents, close to 13, to almost 20 today. Unreal. I wonder if I have any Doge. I don't know. I don't think so. Doge is the new Mars coin. Yeah. When is the last time Tesla stock split? John, good question. Tesla split stock. I think I have it marked on my calendar. Let me see here. Tesla split stock at, I want to say 13 or 1200, something like that. Does someone have the exact date for us? Oh, right here. I have it. Don't worry. Split announced. So split announced right here. August 11th at, we closed that day at 275. So 1375 per share. 1375 per share last time. And so sitting at 1048, I don't think a split is imminent. That's one of the discussions that we had during our group call, was that it definitely makes sense for them to wait until a bunch of their new employees are onboarded before the split comes, because you can expect maybe a split to come and then be followed by strength in the stock after, right? If Nvidia is any indication, if Apple's any indication, I would be bullish on a stock split. I think most of the market might be too. The markets just love stock splits. Don't know, fundamentally don't change anything. You can make that argument, a bunch of people do, but yeah. David, how's it going? You got stopped out. Can't tell you what to do though. I find for me, chasing is never the way to go. If I have, well, what stock that is, and really just what's a couple, I mean, $20 here and there. It could easily come back down to where you got stopped out at again. Who knows? This is Tesla, right? It moves like $30. It can move $30 in half an hour. But all signs are pointing towards a decent close here at 1049. And again, macro, like tech is rising into the day. So we shall see. All right. Richard said, what's your knowledge of Kings hockey history? Not in depth. I don't really like the Kings. I know Brendan Lemieux plays for the Kings, and that's probably too much headlines right there. I like the Kings because you guys got Edler. I'm not too fond of Doughty. I'm not too fond of Kopitar. But history, like talking back to the 90s or the 2000s, not too much. Not too much. Let's see here. Ronaldo says, talk about your pre-market trading ideology. Pre-market is interesting, right? Like pre-market there's full of shenanigans at times. Low volume can really move pre-market. I don't really trade too much pre-market. Post-market, sometimes I'll sell out of something, or if some news comes out, maybe I'll buy some shares post-market or something. But I really don't actively trade during those times. Someone's a Kraken fan in here. If you're a Kraken fan, I feel bad for you. And that's coming from a Canucks fan, which is saying a lot. You guys know that. Like number 300, I appreciate it. Yes, thank you. What's the deal with the Cybertruck? Yeah, the Cybertruck news got kind of recycled this week. It was pretty much known that Tesla was going to be pushing this until the end of the year. I guess we'll see with the Cybertruck. I think the going ideology is 2170 structural battery packs are going to be used for the Model Y. I wouldn't be surprised, but it'd be very welcome news to hear that the 4680s are the battery pack to be used. I guess we'll find out. Do you think quarter four earnings are already baked into the stock? It's no secret that the results will be a huge beat on EPS. I think what's more important on this earnings call, as always, every earnings call is important for, is guidance. If Tesla can speak to what they expect, like if Tesla can come out and say, look, 4680s are around the corner. We expect them to be up, or maybe we've delivered our first cars by then with 4680s. Who knows, right? So I think guidance is important there. I think we all know it's going to be a record earnings. Like you say, the street's not dumb. The street knows it's going to be a record earnings, record revenue. I think margins play a big portion into it, right? If Tesla can come out, it might sound crazy, but if last earnings report, they did 30% gross margin. And let's say if they do something like 35, that's crazy talk, right? Let's say if they do something like 32, 33%, their OpEx is like Dave Lee talks about this a lot, right? Their operating expenses aren't going to be scaling to the same, it's not going to be the same level of scaling that their revenue is going to have. So talk about leverage. Their operating margin is a number to really look at. Last quarter, we were at 14.4%, I want to say. If that gets north of 15, 16%, now all of a sudden, like that's massive. Last quarter was massive. We saw what happened last quarter post that report. That would change the whole, that would have another step change, I think, because you got to remember these two new factories aren't up online and running as well, right? What's your expected earnings? I don't have an EPS estimate right now. The going consensus in my head is something like like in the low threes. What's Gary Black at? Let me check. Gary's pretty spot on. Matt Smith from Good Soil, I think he's in the low threes as well. I think I'm gonna have to double check. I don't know. It could be massive, right? Because, you know, someone, for example, someone on Tesla who's awesome, James Stevenson, was on Dave Lee's channel, and he talked about Tesla's one-time tax credit. And if that comes down, he is projecting a north of $4 EPS. Now, yes, a lot of that gets backed out, but that's massive. That's massive. Yes, also no gigapresses yet. Exactly, right? Michael says, guidance, product or financial? We know Wall Street just wants financials and Tesla will say average 50%. That is true. If Tesla can speak to the margin growth as well, that's going to be a big one. Yeah, Zach and Jesse are awesome. They're great. I love their channel. Gary's at Gary's at 255. Wall Street's at 224. Gary is conservatively low. Yeah, makes sense. Then that means Matt Smith must be upper twos or 3. Actually, I'll pull it up. I saw Dave had retweeted it. Let me just pull it up. Let's pull this Chrome. So Dave tweeted out, and Dave has a great video out with Matt interviewing him on this. Interesting. Okay. So these are the financials that Matt has put together. So adjusted EPS non-GAAP 295. There you go. 295 is Matt's guess here. Matt's pretty spot on, I think, with his estimations. So non-GAAP, and really non-GAAP is what pretty much we care about, right? At the end of the day. Or at least I care about is non-GAAP. We kind of didn't we promise ourselves as Tesla investors and and Tesla people that we were going to stop talking about GAAP after the fourth quarter of S&P inclusion? Remember that when we were all waiting for that fourth quarter of GAAP profitability? So if we can get north of 3, huge. Nagara Raja says, super trend indicator on Rebuild. Really? Shout out to you. Thank you. I'm going to pull this up. I did not know that. I thought it was just, hold up. Hopefully it has a, oh, you know what? It might be an add-on. Like I have to download it, right? Oh no, you know what? It is in here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, the super trend is, yeah, but it doesn't give me the buyer or the sell signal, hey? But thank you. I guess I could probably surmise that myself is probably what you're saying. Fair enough. And yeah, so $3 annualizes to 12. Duh. Yeah, she's good at math. So $12 EPS, 100 PE, 1200. That's quarter one. That's quarter four. Giga Austin, Giga Austin, Giga Berlin coming online. That's only going to increase, in my opinion, bottom line. So annualizing 3, I think makes sense. Wall Street, by the way, Wall Street's not very high with their estimate, right? Wall Street's at, someone had it in the comment here. Brian, thank you. Brian says Wall Street's at 224 right now, right? I think Wall Street is annualizing around $9 EPS for 2022. If someone knows that, let me know. Like, you know, it's not very high. So all right, 1045 sitting on Tesla, retesting on the 1 minute our 1044 level, which is our 50 EMA on the 1 minute. A lot of you guys asking about TradingView. I'll be happy to pull that up here. I'll start from the bottom. On the 1 minute, we're still in the buy trend. We're a bullish trend on the 1 minute. 5 minute as well. That's good. 10 minute as well. Now the hourly or the 30 minute, we are not. We are still in a bearish trend on the 30 minute and the hourly as well. So maybe this climbs into the 30 minute and the hour and moves on. On the daily though, if anyone's wondering, super trend is still indicating we're in a bullish trend for Tesla on the daily. So that's kind of this is the one I'm watching for now, mostly. But we'll keep an eye on it. Let me pull up the 1 minute here. Oh, did I just see a sell? I think I just saw a sell there on the 1 minute pop in. Let's see if it changed. I think it's probably going to wait for this candle to see how it closes before it puts that up. 1045 sitting on Tesla. 1046 actually is currently sitting on Tesla. Pull this up. So you know what? Okay, so Michael says, is Wall Street even really updating it? I know a few have come out, but feel like a lot more will have to revise post earnings. Dan Ives said this, I think, the perfect way. He said, you know, as a Tesla bull, you don't really want, like, you shouldn't have to care about what the street thinks. You almost like when the street comes out and they're low. That sets the bar low, that keeps expectations in line. Tesla is an execution company. It's an execution play at this point. Wall Street wants to wait and see how, to what effect Tesla will execute on these plans moving forward. Yes, thank you for reminding me, folks. Okay, let's play our closing price Tesla Power Hour guess game. Price is Right rules. Put your one guess in for what Tesla will close at, down to the penny. Don't go over. If you go over, you can't win. If you're under and you're far away, it's the closest person at or under the closing price for Tesla. The prize, again, not sponsored, so it's going to be virtual juju again this week from yours truly. from yours truly. So maybe one day we get a sponsor and I can give away something for the winner every week or something. That'd be fun. All right, get some hot and heavy guesses in here. Josh coming with 1,069. I like it. Okay, there we go. 1,051. Pretty decent. We love virtual juju. Thank you, Mimi. Hedgie says Tesla's in an elastic band waiting to spring a 15-25% gain on us. How, in early February, you say, how great did that 15% day feel? Folks, we're rallying. Let's go. Keep guessing. Keep your guesses coming in, folks. 1,051 sitting on Tesla. I'm gonna try to turn on dark mode for you guys because I know you guys hate. I know you guys hate it when I have whatever it's called, bright mode. I don't know. Orange stress ball for a prize. Rod, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Sorry. Yes, I'll turn it on, folks. 1,100 D Karma coming in hot and heavy. I like it, folks. What better way to spend a Friday than hanging out with you folks? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh, your boy did it. Your boy has done it. He's changed to dark mode. You're welcome. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I got to refresh. Okay, there we go. You're welcome. For everyone complaining about light mode, there we go. Okay, I'm changing it to the 1 minute. Got my trends up here so we can keep an eye on it. Not sponsored by TradingView. Yeah, my mic's a little bit off today, DJ. You're gonna have to bear with me there. I'm gonna fix it this weekend before I publish out my videos. Okay, perfect. $1,050.18 sitting on Tesla. Folks, let's rally into close here. We got 10 minutes left into close. CNBC is talking about the NASDAQ right now. Nothing too much. Let's see who comes closest. Michael says, it says a lot about my life that this is the highlight of my week. Thanks, Yashu. It's my highlight. This is the highlight of my week too, so I appreciate it. Yeah, I got juice on my microphone. Yes, I know. Not seeing the price. Yeah, that's a hold on. I think I have a solution for that. I think I do. Bear with me here. Oh, not that. Tesla ticker. Transform. Center on screen. Oh, the hell? Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on 1 second, folks. I'm gonna try to hold up. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on Webull for now. Hold on. 1,048 sitting on Tesla. I'm gonna try to fix that for next time. The best hour with it that bit. Appreciate it, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Not even Dan Ives' interview beats this. Hey, Dan Ives' interview, it was awesome meeting Dan Ives, getting to know him on our call together. He's a really chill dude. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, 1,048 sitting on Tesla. So folks, what do? You guys tell me. You guys always help me with my shorter term trades. What do? That call that I bought, do I keep that into next week? Again, I know you guys are just, obviously I'm not going to hold you guys to it, but you guys generally give me pretty good, not financial advice. What do? Do I hold that into next week? What? It's 1,200 January 28th. So I guess I got time, right? January 28th, 1,200 strike. It's a January 28th, 1,200 strike. Bought for 1,271. Currently sitting at 1,243. Oh, okay. So most of you folks are saying yes. Alex is saying sell and rebuy on Monday. Yes, absolutely. You guys are. Yeah, someone says not financial advice, only for entertainment. Absolutely, 100%. It's okay. We're here for a good time, and hopefully you guys are too. Okay, so you guys are saying yes. Roll it a little closer to at the money. Rolling it might be an option if I wake up to a gap down on Monday, maybe, or pardon me, Tuesday. Markets close Monday. Theta decay. Hey Mirage, that's a good point. I don't think though that gets priced in too much. I think markets are pretty good with that's not generally a play that will net you very much. Sell on a Friday and buy back on a Monday. But that's a good point. Anything can happen in the next 3 days. Pressure is building. Sell Monday morning or Tuesday morning. Someone says they have two at 1,200 as well. Okay, well, somehow we're in this together. I don't know what's going to happen. Joshua says gap down on Tuesday. That's what I'm scared of, is a gap down on Tuesday, barring, if some market news comes out or something and futures are bad. Why do I have this? Well, here's my thing is I think 3-day weekend, generally Tesla does well on Mondays. I know there's no Monday trading. It's a Tuesday. And what if we get an announcement for Austin or Berlin and the buying that we're seeing in the last couple hours? You know what? Someone said it here. You guys are right. Let's check the options order flow. What am I doing? Why do I even pay for Trade Ticks if I'm not going to use it, right? Let's see what Trade Ticks says on a 30-minute level. Let's see. Well, it's just loading up here. There it is. So the 30-minute, the multi-day trend on the options flow, it is positive. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean anything if all of a sudden a bunch of puts come swept at the ask or something. Whenever I say that, it's a little bit risky, but bullish divergence here. Okay, bullish divergence. Okay, fine. I'll trust you folks on this. You guys are saying it'll be a good day. Okay, I'll trust you on that. Let's go. Charles says Elon going to Berlin could be big. That's what I'm thinking. Again, it could be a nothing burger as well. We know how the market reacts to half of this stuff half the time, but that's what I'm thinking. Who knows? And I guess at least I have till the 28th on this. So even if next week is rough, I could bag hold. Trust me, I've got a lot of practice bag holding. 1,050 currently sitting on Tesla. Oh, damn. I got to get you guys the ticker symbol up. Hold up. There we go. See here. Okay. What's up with the nickel mine deal? Edward says, yeah, I saw that. It was 70 something gazillion tons of nickel or something. Tesla got in a partnership. Good to see Tesla securing their supply chain, driving down the cost of raw materials with that sort of deal. Let's see. Big whales loading up on call options. Let's see here. If I look at the daily premiums heat map, Traditix gives you just a heat map, right? Duh. So you can see net what is getting action, positive or negative. And so today, so what is expiring today was a lot of 1,040 was getting a lot of action. 1,000 strike was getting a lot of action. For next week, there's been a lot of 1,030s sold. Some 1020s bought, which is okay, and 1.8 million worth of 1050s bought. 2 weeks away, so earnings, we had $5.4 million of net negative options at 1040 strike. Now this could be hedging, as simple as hedging, right? It is earnings week that week. So, and then this is our weekly premiums heat map. So on a weekly basis, how's it been? That was just today, and this is on a week basis. So week on week. So next week actually is looking quite a lot of 1050s sold, a lot of 1,000 strikes sold. I don't know if a lot of this was done earlier in the week though. This might have been, because that same strike is quite positive here. So, interesting. I'm looking at the net premiums as well. So we saw quite a bit of net premium selling going on the call side. A lot of it this week, actually. Interesting. Gamma exposure is quite strong at 1,000 negatively. Okay. Back to Webull we go. $1,049. Folks, whoever guessed 1250s. Oh, hold on one sec. Do you have anything expiring? It's always that little, guys, I get so distracted. I hope this is okay. I always get distracted with the stream. I just gotta make sure everything's good. Because I opened up a Quest Trade account as a Canadian, and I don't know if I'm wrong. Someone tell me I'm wrong, but their platform kind of sucks. All right, we have closed, folks. We have closed. I should do this live stream every day. Thank you, Kartik. I can't do it every day, but if you hit subscribe and you turn on the notification bell, you'll be alerted whenever I do. 1,049.81. Daniel says his was close. Okay, let's pull it up. 1,049. Let's see who came close. Vincent at 1,049.30. Corey at 1,049.51. Sharif at 1,049.69. I think Sharif might win this. Hold up. Oh my God. Check this out. Sharif guessed 1,049.69. But Daniel guessed 1,049.69 420. And technically speaking, that is tenths of a penny or something higher than any other guess. Very close guesses though, folks. Hold on, is it? This is right? This closing price is correct. Let me just pull it up on Google. Sometimes Webull is a little bit off for a second. Yeah, 1,049.61. Okay, great. You can't go over. Exactly. Sharif, very close. Daniel, you are the winner of the weekly Juju, virtual Juju. So I pass along virtual Juju to you. Have a great weekend. Remember, one day when this channel is made it, we'll have a sponsor for this segment and we'll send you something. But until then, I'll give you my virtual Juju. Price is Right rules. Exactly. 100%. Sharif, very close. I almost call that a tie. Whoever guessed 1,050 came pretty close too. So shout out to all of you guys that guessed 1,050. What a stream, folks. Closing here is, I can't complain. I mean, it's been a wild week. In the markets. It's been a lot of ups, a lot of downs. But it seems like, fundamentally speaking, these two factories are slated to come online, just slowly being dragged across the finish line. As we sit here, these times are funny nonetheless, but to see still the strength that Tesla has, I know it's sold off, but I look at Tesla's strength compared to a lot of high growth, and it's really trading, although it sucks, we're down 16% from all-time highs from highs in October, which I think were all-time highs. It is still very, to me, appealing to see us hold bulls defend this $1,000 level, very much so. Again, $1,000 level for a stock is not easy. I know pre-split we passed through it like a hot knife through soft butter, but $1,000 holding that, we've defended that this week I think twice at this point or something. So still looking good. Who's to say what next week brings? But it'll be entertaining nonetheless, and hopefully that's why you come by and tune in, so we can at least entertain each other through these times. So, awesome. Much love to you folks for tuning in. All 700 of you folks. You guys could probably be doing anything on this Friday afternoon, evening, Saturday morning, wherever you guys, maybe Friday morning if you're from Hawaii, who knows. But thanks for tuning in to the channel and spending it with me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, hit like. If you want to get more action into talking with the Juju gang and joining us on Discord, which is kind of a chat program, if you don't know, trust me, I was there a couple years ago, didn't know. Join our Discord through our Patreon or channel membership. I want to say much love to everyone that supports the channel, Patreon members, channel members, everyone, but also people that just come here and tune by and just spread positive vibes, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Sorry, Monday, no trading. You guys are correcting me. So yes, Monday, no trading. Tuesday, we'll be back. I'll still have videos out this weekend though, barring I can get my freaking mic sorted out here, but it'll be fun. Someone says go Bolts. Awesome. Have an awesome long weekend, folks. You know what I say every week on Fridays: put your tech away, put the screens away this weekend. We're 1,050 after hours, by the way. Put your stuff away, recoup, re-energize yourself, get away from the screen, spend time with family, friends, go for a walk, do something like that. Always help yourself recharge for the following week. Much love, folks. Thank you, Juju Gang, for tuning in. Have an awesome long weekend. Hit the notification bell to be alerted when I go live, potentially this weekend, if, cross my fingers, some sort of news comes out, and or if I just publish some reaction video. Thanks, folks. Take care. Appreciate it.